This is Population Pyramids Part 2. So before we did a previous population pyramid, which dealt with Canada, that's the one that we're going to sort of piggyback our skills off of to do this particular section of it. Before I gave you the data, this is how you would actually find the data for the country that is going to be of your choosing. Now, you need to choose a developing nation. What I mean by that, if you don't remember from class, developing nation would be a nation that has a very sort of large population. As far as at the bottom of their population pyramid, it would be a very large population at the bottom. And then as it goes up, it tapers up to smaller population, which basically just indicates that the population is sort of dying off more rapidly, probably an indication of bad healthcare in the country, so on. There's different reasons for that. It would depend on the actual country and their specifics. But you're trying to find a developing country because Canada is a developed country. It has a certain shape for its pyramid, and we're going to find one that's a little bit different. So if I go into the link that's provided there, you can see it comes up with a whole bunch of different ways of organizing information. So this is where we're going to get our details. So we want this one right here, which is population by age and sex in thousands. This is very useful for us because actually in our previous one, it was also in thousands. So it's going to match up quite nicely with that. So I'm going to click on this one. And then it's going to give me a whole bunch of information as far as which countries. Now you can go through, if you can't think of a country that is a developing country, you can go through here and choose one from the list if you really feel like it. In the case of our particular thing that we've been looking at, because we were looking at Nigeria earlier, I will just type in Nigeria. I can just start like that and so on, and it just checks that one off. So you only want this one checked off. You don't want a whole bunch of things checked off because it's going to give you so much information that it's going to be too much for you. So just make sure that you just have Nigeria checked off. Click on next. And what you'll see is a whole ton of dates checked off. You don't want these dates all checked off. So go here and click on here to clear all selections. So that's going to get rid of everything. And the only year that you want is 2017. That'll give you the most recent information that they have for the particular country that you selected. So I'm going to click next on that. The next thing that's going to pop up here is male and female, which is what we want. We want to separate it by male and female, so it comes in handy here. If you have both sexes combined, that's going to be a problem because you won't be able to tell which ones are males, which ones are females, and which side of the population pyramid that information should go on. So you want to click on male and female. Make sure those are both in blue, and this one is left blank. Click on next. This one here you can basically leave alone, but you can see if you look back at your population pyramid, this is going to be all about age. So 0 to 4, 5 to 9, so on, all the way up to 100. Yeah, so this looks perfect. This is the way that it should be set up, and this is going to be nice for your population pyramid. So click on next. And then you can also click on this. You can just leave it the way it is because it works out nicely. And when you do that, you now have your information. So you can see here's females, here are males, here's the year. Females, males, and it goes by category. So age 0 to 4, it's this number right here, and so on. And you can just go through all of it, and you just scroll across, and it gives you all the information that you need all the way up to 100. So yeah, that's everything you need to find the data. Once you have this data, it's very similar to the data chart I gave you, only this one's oriented on its side, but you can basically see all the ages there and what number corresponds with that. Remember, this number is in thousands, so technically speaking, you'd have to multiply this number by 1,000. That would give you the actual number. So in this case, it would be over 3 million kind of idea. But that's everything that I really need to show you there. So I'll be signing off. See you later.